or like what's your bold move that you're planning to make for your business in 2026? Okay, so those are the questions. I'm gonna go ahead and have Nikki go first and start us out. So it's all yours, Nikki.
Perfect. Thank you. Hi, I'm Nikki, and I own a couple different businesses. I have Holistic Healing Heroes. It's predominantly weight loss. I actually personally have lost 100 pounds taking tirzepatide. You've probably all heard of the GLP-1s and how most people are taking them now. So I do sell semaglutide and tirzepatide, and I've been doing that for about 3 years now, selling it. And just it's life changing. You can imagine. I mean, I've never ever thought I would be a size 3 and 124 pounds. And so it's just really changed my life. I have so much energy. I can dress cute. There's just all kinds of things that go with it. Health wise, it's changed my life. Lower blood pressure. I was able to get rid of pre-diabetes. Lower my liver enzymes. And, being a nurse, I already knew that those things were unhealthy, but I've had a couple of kids to say the least. And so, you gain weight with babies, it happens, but we also help men too. We have a lot of male patients, so it's not just for women. So anybody that's looking to lose weight, especially in January, after we've eaten ourselves to death through Thanksgiving and Christmas, people are usually coming to me and asking for help during that time. And of course, I love to help. And I just have a heart for people in general. And then I also own Classic Guys Plumbing and Drains, and also AC. So we do air conditioning and we do plumbing, and we've been doing that since 2015. In our first 4 years of business, we won Best of Chandler, and we won that for the rest of the time. We've had it every single year, and it has to be voted in by clients, customers, people. There's no way to cheat that. You can't pay for that. So we're real proud of that. But what we really, really are proud of is that we actually won Best in Arizona a couple of years. And that's huge because, there's hundreds of plumbing companies here. And to win that, gosh, it was just such an honor, and just something says, about us that we do a good job. So there's that. And then the second question, or the third question, I'm sorry, is for New Year's resolutions. So even Neil doesn't know this, and we are actually friends. But my New Year's resolution is I just started a landscape company. It's called Landscape Medics, and which goes along with me being a nurse, right? It makes sense. And so my goal this year is to grow that company as well, just like I've been able to grow the other companies. And that's the thing about being entrepreneur. I'm sure the rest of you kind of can relate, is that once you do it with one business and you can grow that, I mean, the sky's the limit. You can do it with any business. And I actually now consult as well. I help other companies or other people that want to own their own IV company, their own weight loss clinic, their own plumbing company, AC company, whatever it is. But since I have the knowledge and experience now, I'm able to help other people with their dreams also. So I've been doing that too. So basically just, hustling more, hustling harder. I'm a single mom, and I take in kids for some reason. I'm always taking in the strays. And so I have extra kids in my house all the time that have been abused or that are homeless. And so it's just, I feel my responsibility to take care of them. And in order to do so, I got to hustle. So that's
All
me in a
right.
nutshell.
All right. Thank you for going first.
Thank
Bethany,
you.
would you go next, please?
Sure. That fires me up. I love what she's saying. So, Beth Alcorn, the Alcorn Group, and we are a Primerica Financial Services office, and we assist families with budget and debt elimination, saving money on taxes and insurance, and then redirecting savings to invest. We own a financial firm for the last 12 years over at 57th Avenue and Bell. We serve the entire valley, but we located at 57th and Bell, which probably goes to my next year's resolution. So we do life insurance, investments, mortgages, and free financial planning. We would love to help every business owner make sure they have a financial plan for 2026. Next year, my goal is we have an office here. Something you may not know about me is we have an office here in Glendale. We have one in Colorado Springs and one in Nebraska. And I'd like to open 2 more by the end of next year. So that's my 2026 goals and visions. And that's all.
All right. Thank you very much. Nicole, would you go next, please?
Sure, I'm Nicole from Nicole's Balance Books, and we do accounting. We do it clear from bookkeeping up through fractional CFO. So we can do your daily payroll, transactions, pay your AP, collect on your receivables, all that kind of stuff. But then the fractional CFO part is more the planning, the budgeting, the performance if you're going to open a new company. Forecasting if you want to forecast every month, and planning if you can give raises or not. Do you need to raise your prices? That kind of thing. So it's a full gamut of your accounting. We get you ready for your taxes. You don't have to hand your CPA a box of receipts or here's an Excel spreadsheet or that type of thing. We have to get it all ready for you. And right now we are all over the state because we work remotely. In January, we were opening a branch in Montana and one in California. So we'll be on both of those. So that's kind of my New Year's resolution, is to get those going up and going. So
Very good. Thank you very much. It was nice seeing you at the in-person event.
you too.
All right. Andy is brand new today, I think. Would you go next, please?
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Andy Gabaldon. I'm with Trail Boss Pool Services and more. So I'm in the Peoria, Arizona, and I service the surrounding areas: Glendale, Phoenix, Surprise, Sun City, and Northern Peoria as well. Just your, daily pool cleaning, weekly pool cleaning services, bi-weekly, monthly, one-time services, pool drainings, startups, close downs, kind of handle it all. And also any kind of little side jobs here and there that need one-offs by any customers. So let me see. In regards to my business New Year's resolution, this is fairly new for me. I just jumped in probably a month going in it now. So I'm just eager, excited, I've been in the corporate world for most of my careers, in and out of, the corporate gig with the software industry, and then also working with Lowe's half my life with loss prevention. And, it was one of those things where recently, a couple months ago, my father passed away, and my dream with him was always kind of talking with each other and starting our own business and kind of doing it together. And with that happening in such short notice and real brief, I decided, I already had business plans and stuff together that we've already talked about for years, and just decided to go fully invest in myself, and get into the day-to-day business. So I'm excited, I'm eager, and just excited to kind of help out anywhere I can and gain all the knowledge from you guys as well. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your story. Sorry about your father. I can relate to that story. Some of you may have been on the Zoom earlier this year. My mom passed away. I did the Zoom 2 days later, but I did it like for her, I was like, I cannot skip this. I got to do it. I got to keep going. And so, yeah,
Amen.
that's very challenging. So good luck with that. So stay in touch with us for sure.
Will do.
Richard, would you go next, please?
Hey everyone, my name is Richard Jones. I'm from Paducah, Kentucky. I been out here 6 years. I own Desert Diamonds Testing Services. I do drug and alcohol testing, DOT and non-DOT, breathalyzer, you name it, I do it. Notary, fingerprinting, background checks, DNA testing. Also, I'm a recovery coach, 25 years sobriety, helping clients with addiction and any other kind of life issues that they may have. Anger management, etc. And I serve all over the valley, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Also have a brick and mortar here off of 35th Ave in Thomas. Next year, I want to be more active in my marketing and just going out and meeting more people, not just networking, but just going on knocking on some doors, and getting some laboratories. I already got I secured 2 of them today, so that's my goal.
Very good. Very good to see you again as well.
Hey, thank you, man.
Heidi, would you go next, please?
It might be loud, so I apologize. The guys are in the shop working. My husband and I, we own Generation Doors and Docks. Docks meaning loading docks, not boat docks. Let's see. We service all over Arizona. possibly next year going to a couple other states for certain clients to work. Let's see. We're located in Apache Junction, but again, we travel all over wherever's needed. New Year's resolutions would be, I would like to grow our residential side of our business a little bit. Right now, we're currently about 85% commercial, which is awesome. I'd like to sustain that, but I'd like to also grow our residential part.
Very good.
So.
Thank you for being here. Al, would you go next, please?
I'd be glad to. I'm Al with Estrella Publishing. We are West Valley's premier hyperlocal community magazines. So we produce hyperlocal community magazines throughout the West Valley, from Estrella Mountain Ranch in Goodyear all the way up to Vastancia and Trilogy in Peoria. We also hit Pebble Creek, Palm Valley, Litchfield Park, Verrado, Marley Park, Sterling Grove, Portobello. These are monthly publications that are mailed directly to every home and business in each of their respective communities. We've been producing these for 15 years now. So it's been great helping local businesses like yours to increase your visibility, increase your exposure, increase your bottom line revenue. It's really that straightforward. We're putting your business in front of the residents and the customers in these local communities. I would say our New Year's resolution, this year, we were able to donate $250,000 to local charities. I'm looking to maybe double that if possible for this coming year.
Awesome. Very good. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Daryl, would you go next, please?
Absolutely. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daryl Hornbacher. I reside in Gilbert, Arizona, via Michigan, born and bred, via Colorado. My wife is a legacy family. I'm a transplant, and it's the best place I've ever lived in my life. In 2004, I founded a company called Midas Financial, and it has ended up, or we've been blessed to the point where today Midas Financial is the oldest unsecured business loan brokerage in the nation. Basically, I sell money and I sell it to business owners. It's a huge market right now. Almost 90% of the people that go to banks that are either startups or existing businesses get turned down. And approximately 75% of those people we find money for. My goals for this year are to spend, as the Primerica gal can vouch, financial literacy in this country is pathetic. And I used to do a lot of public speaking. I used to be on stages every week around the country, preaching how credit and finance, both personal and business, actually work. I'm one of only a few people that thoroughly understand that in this country. And I kind of got away from it. I have a wife and kids, and I love Arizona, and having to travel all over just got very tedious. But that's my goal, or one of my goals for this year, is to speak more and teach more on financial literacy. Our biggest project of 2026 is we have figured out and trademarked a methodology of increasing the personal credit scores of 75% of the people in this country. And it's just so simple. Nobody's ever thought of it. We did. We put it on paper. We got it trademarked, and we're going to launch the product sometime in the second quarter of 2026. And that's my goal.
Very good. Today was your first time joining us, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for being here. Linda, would you go next, please?
Linda with Jerry's Mobile Auto Maintenance. Ken may be joining me a little later, but we provide automotive service at your home or work. We do oil changes, brakes, tune-ups, diagnostics, and small repairs, but we bring everything to you so you don't have to be inconvenienced. We've been in the Go Local for about a year now, and it's actually been absolutely been wonderful. It's definitely gotten our name out there. Just want to keep growing, and hopefully we received Best in Peoria for oil change, brakes, and repairs and maintenance, and it's our first year open. So hopefully with everyone in this group, and we're just going to keep growing, and hopefully we'll take Best in Peoria again next year.
Any big goals for 2026?
We want to expand with another technician or two, and we want to expand our services. So fingers crossed, get another van out there.
Very good, very good. All right, don't forget you guys put your Instagram link. If you don't have an Instagram, put your LinkedIn, put something else, whatever. That's what the chat is there for. So, Cac Varley, would you go next, please?
Yes, I'm a newbie. So
Welcome. Did I say your name properly?
yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So CAC Varley, I have CAC Varley Marketing. I'm a digital marketing agency right around 24th Street in Camelback. I handle the entire valley. I live in Moon Valley myself. And 80% of what I do is just lead generation for small businesses. So I say that's probably because of my 30 years of sales experience prior to being the last 10 years of doing digital marketing. But yeah, that's what usually people hit me up for, is like, how do I get leads, you know? And my resolution is to stay, keep it together while my baby's coming next week. I got a baby girl coming next week, so.
Oh, wow. Very good. What did you do? What did you sell for 30 years?
I was a technical sales guy for a number of different places, but one of the main ones locally here was Insight. If you remember Insight on Elliott, it's not there anymore. It's in Gilbert now, but did that for 14 years. But then I was in other companies and such like that as well.
Very good. All right. Thank you for coming today.
You bet.
Wayne, sir, would you go next?
I will. Good afternoon, everyone. Wayne Morris, founder of USA Insurance Brokers. I represent over 50 carriers for individual and group health insurance, life insurance, Medicare, long-term care, disability, critical illness, tax-free retirement plans. I show people how to improve their coverage, reduce their premiums, and increase their financial protection. In case you haven't noticed, ACA marketplace premiums have increased anywhere from 30 to 400% next year. There are two proposed bills in Congress to help reduce those premiums, but none of it's going to happen before the open enrollment period ends on Monday. Hopefully they'll get something done by January to reduce the premiums. I also have several off-exchange plans that are nationwide PPO networks that are much lower cost than the ACA plans. So please give me a call if you have any questions. And my contact information's in the chat.
Very good. Yeah, if politicians would stop just being so partisan at each other and actually do something, I mean, yeah, that thing is a mess and they need to fix it. But of course, they'll rush it, just like they rushed the budgeting process, and they're like, nobody read it. But
they've had 10 years to fix it.
We gotta vote all the people out who just keep doing nothing, basically. But
my goal is to play more golf and take more time off because I've been working nonstop.
Yeah, that's a good way not to think about what's going on with Washington. So that's good. All right, Carolyn, would you go next, please?
Mute myself. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I had some technical difficulties before.
You're good.
So I'm another bookkeeper. Hi, Nicole. I'm brand new. No, actually, no, I've been doing it for my friends pro bono for a long time. I had a corporate job before and I was made redundant about couple of weeks ago. And so I formalized myself and became I was working with QuickBooks, so became a QuickBooks sort of provider.
Oh, good.
And I come from a software data engineering background, and I love the product very well. It's very we can automate a lot of things, and the next version that's coming out is very exciting. I just want to make sure that the clients I work with, I want to learn about their business, and they can learn tricks from me as well with respect to numbers. And I just want them to just dump everything on me, right? And come to me at the end of the month, just send me a text and say, hey, how are my books looking? And then we'll get together and we'll go over what changed from last month and just brainstorm for the next 30 days or next quarter. So that's my goal, is to offload business owners so that they can just not worry about it. Just leave it to me. And then we'll huddle every 30 days and go over the numbers. So my same thing as Nicole was mentioning, you know, basic categorizing, reconciliation, setup. Primarily I work with QuickBooks Online, and I actually I'm actually meeting with Intuit next week and going over the new product, and they're more from the AI side of things and automation side of things. I'm going to be getting more information from them from that perspective, and I want to apply that to businesses I work with going forward. So fully automated, really as much as possible. My New Year's resolution is whoever I work with, I want to learn your business model so that I can help make your numbers work better. Because numbers tell a story. When you see the numbers, you know what is wrong, what things can be improved, and so yeah. So that's my goal. Is just to learn about people's business models and how they do business and help them improve.
All right. Well, good luck to you with that, and thanks for coming today.
Thanks.
Ludi, would you go next, please?
Yes, I can. Sorry for my tardiness. I'm Ludi Hansen, and I live in Glendale, North Glendale, Arizona, and I have gone through some crazy stuff over the last 3 years, been kind of homebound and now getting back out. But because of that, I did a lot of research on health and wellness, and because my daughter had had cancer and all that. But ultimately, I found a company that provides a lozenger that you have underneath your tongue, that provides you all your nutrients and vegetables and vitamins and health. Basically, they're a supplement. So instead of taking a pill, you get to suck on a lozenger that just goes right into your bloodstream. And they have it for just about every different health ailment. But my big adventure is I'm launching my own business. I've been a speech pathologist for 34 years, going on 35, and I am a dementia care specialist. And the position I am doing is it's be virtual, so it's worldwide. And I will be supporting caregivers that are caring for someone with dementia, because there's so many people out there that get thrown into that position and have no idea what's coming or what's happening. So I have a heart for that, and that's what I do. And one of my New Year's resolution is that launch takes off and I'm able to help as many people as I possibly can.
Very good. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Rose, would you go next, please? And Rose was at our last in-person event as well.
Yeah, that was nice. That was really fun, especially the games. So my name's Rose McNeil. I'm physically located in Gilbert, Arizona, but I work remotely, so I can service pretty much anywhere in the country. The business name is SalesWorks 360, and what I do is I'm an AI automation company. So primarily we help you reactivate dormant leads back into your sales pipeline so we can grow your sales or help grow your sales. What I intend to do in 2026 is actually start establishing myself internationally. So that would be twofold. So doing business, and that would give me the ability to travel to internationally. I haven't been out the country at all. So I'd like to go see some of the world and do business at the same time.
Very good. Thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Ashley, would you go next, please?
Hi, everyone. I'm Ashley White, the owner of White Phoenix Bookkeeping, and I support small business owners in feeling clear and confident with their numbers so they can focus on doing the work that they love. Um, I'm blessed and so excited to say that I am currently booked for the rest of the year. Although, thank you, Bethany. Although, if it's a monthly engagement, I have room for, maybe one or two more of those. I am located in Santan Valley, Arizona, but I work remotely. So I have clients all over the United States. And I guess my New Year's resolution is to get some, SOPs in place and, just really get my business where it can like operate. I could bring someone in. It would be amazing to actually hire someone or, bring on a 1099, and send contract work to someone. So if I could get those SOPs in place and then just, here's the step-by-step list and, you know, just really build build bigger.
Very good. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna head into the breakouts here in a second. Al, could you take a screenshot of everybody for us while we've got 16 smiling faces?
Now, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, sorry I didn't give you any warning on that, but I figure we got a nice, like, perfect Brady Bunch thing going on here with 16 people.
All right, let me see. Everybody sits up, smiles, and on the count of three,
You
we're
can
gonna
wave
say,
too.
go
And,
local.
and hold it for a second.
All right, on
Go
three,
local.
go local.
Go
One,
local.
2, 3.
Local.
All right, we're good
Got
to
it?
go.
All right. He makes the best screenshots, I swear. And then he plasters them on the internet, which is wonderful. So, all right, I just put the questions in the chat. So I'm gonna assign you to breakout rooms. Also, when we come back at the very end, I want to talk about possibly doing 2 Zooms a day. So a Zoom at 3 and a Zoom maybe at like noon or I don't know, maybe earlier. So think about that a little bit. I'd love to get your feedback on that. Or you can put your feedback in the chat. Just curious, like if we do 2 a day, what would be the earlier time? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, noon, lunch, something like that. So, okay. So it's going to invite you to a room. If I can remember where that little setting is. Breakout rooms. Just make sure you accept the invitation. And then when the breakout is done, you come back to this room first and then go back to a second one for the second breakouts, okay? So give me just 1 second here. We got 16 people, right? So let's do... Okay, you should get an invite right now.